Man, what going on, everybody? Welcome to Knee High to the Tree
Knee
High.
high to the tree high.
It's your boy Mark. That's your boy P, man. We back in the building, man. We talking a little NFL right now, man.
Just a little bit.
Just really just a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I gotta get JP to wake up on the Sabbath. You know
Hey
what I'm
man,
saying?
look here, man. Them crumb
Bro,
snatchers, boy, they tell you, boy, they had you running around.
Boy, you be tired. Hey, you say Sunday be.
And then the only time to get some of them to sit still, you got to cut on a little, what's that? What is it called? Bluey. Cut on a little Bluey, a little, all kind of little.
I
Listen,
ain't
man.
know you knew about that Bluey now.
I know just about all the theme songs right now, man.
All Lord Cub.
When they come on, I just put my head down, shake it.
Cub. But man, so what we had last week, man? We had your pick 2 last week though, man. I think you picked the Ravens and Browns and Bills versus the Bucks.
Yep.
We had a little bit of entertainment or a little bit of news coming from that Ravens Browns game.
Yeah, we had I mean, you know, I'm looking at the wire. You know what I'm saying today. Harbaugh is really saying, you know, we had Lamar get hurt, so I'm thinking he might be done for the rest of the season. But Harbaugh is saying they're not even ruling him out for this next game.
I thought he only sprained his ankle though.
I thought it was a little bit worse, like a high ankle sprain, but apparently it wasn't. So he that might actually save the Ravens season. Right, that news right there, because if Lamar goes down for significant time, the Ravens are done.
Well, we see what happened this weekend. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
shoot, I really thought the Ravens were gonna pull out. You know what I'm saying? And just go ahead and run away with the game. And all of a sudden, I turned on the tube for a little bit, realized Lamar ain't in there no more. So,
And you see the
That
result.
was-
The result
was
ends in an L.
did you get to see any of the highlights from the Bills versus Bucks game?
Now that game definitely surprised me. I called it. I picked it to be one of the games to watch, only because of the AFC, NFC. You know what I'm saying? And they're the two top teams in those divisions. So I'm like, it should be a solid game. You know, just to kind of see where Tom Brady and them is right now. I mean, we know where they are, but it is also a good test for the Bills. And so when I finally cut the game on, the Tampa Bay is running away with the game. So I'm like, well, I guess the Bills are not they're not ready for the big stage yet. And
Yeah,
so
not everything they supposed to be cracked up. To be
yeah. So you know, I started watching the game, and slowly but surely, they end up coming back. And I'm like, all right, hold on, Tom. Like, this ain't like you to let your foot off the gas. You know what I mean? And they let it off just enough, and the Bills got that momentum, and Tampa Bay could not stop it. They ended up coming back tying up, man, with overtime.
Hey, you know what I will give the Bills credit for?
What was that?
Not leaving Tom Brady more than 30 seconds on the clock
for that
for the
for the
grand
over-
finale.
Yeah. I mean, that's the best way to do it.
Like they did the best thing they could have did. They went down and scored when they needed to, but then ran off enough clock.
To where he couldn't really do much.
Yeah, he couldn't really do much, and if he would have, he'd been trying to force it. Could have possibly forced the issue into a turnover and cost the game. So Tom ain't gonna do that. He's just gonna go ahead and go on to overtime.
Well, he got another opportunity though, bro, and it still showed. He still showed him like, look, bro. Anytime y'all give me the ball back, just go ahead and hold that L for me right quick.
I'ma do what it do, bro. Like, did you see the last play?
God, let me tell you something. When he threw it, like so I got to give a shout out to the O-line. He had some time on that last play. So when he threw it, I was like, oh, he sees something. Cause sometimes you can just see when the quarterback throw the ball, like if he's trying to fit it in the window, you see him throw it real hard. But the way he kind of like lobbed it and like made sure it was like perfect, I knew somebody was wide open or about to be wide open. He just didn't want to overthrow him. He, you know what I'm saying? He just want to make sure he got the ball where he needed to get.
Hey, put some touch on that thing.
So he catches the ball and I see this dude chasing him. I said, hold on, what? All right, I said he's not gonna tackle him. I knew that guy wasn't gonna tackle him, but I was like, surely there's a safety somewhere that's gonna. This is gonna be probably a 20, 25, 30-yard gain. Don't get me wrong, but somebody's gonna come tackle this guy. And I'm sitting there looking the whole time like, okay, where is he? And this guy never shows up until like the guy's like 15 yards from the end zone.
Bro, when I realized that it wasn't a defensive back chasing him, I knew it was about over. You know what I'm saying? Cause the whole sideline opened up for him.
Bro, that gotta be a hopeless feeling, man. Like the way he was running so hard and then he just failed.
So hard, bro. So hard, bro.
And then he just gave out the gas right. He just gave out the gas and just was like, you know what, I'm gonna get. I can't just keep running, and the dude make me look like I'm running backwards. So I'm just gonna dive and hit the ground and just say I gave him my all.
I gave him all. I mean, hey, it was probably one point when he felt the pulling away. He was probably like, "Hey,
I'm just gonna die.
This my last chance right here. I got one more shot."
Bro, that is a helpless feeling knowing you running
I got
hard.
one more shot.
Man, you running as hard as you can, and you ain't catching this. Like y'all start this close, but then he just start inching away. Like you like, hold on, man.
Bro. Hey, but shout out to Tom, bro, because the way he looked off the middle of the field.
Yeah, obviously.
Like, see that.
Man, he had that safety all the way on the other side of the field.
Bro, that's that finesse game that quarterbacks and to me, real football players got to be able to see. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I tell my son now, like when we practicing, and he want to train for football and stuff, so I tell him now, I'm like, yeah, it's one thing to get out there and do the drills, but you need to understand like what you're doing on folk.
You gotta be able to apply it. You know what I mean to the game.
Apply the technique that you need to in each situation. Yeah. So like Tom's so good because I feel like when he comes up into specific situation, he already know what he's looking for.
Mm-hmm. He already know what he gonna do. He gonna tell you. He like, oh, he looking at the coverage and he sees, okay, they in some kind of combo coverage where they gonna be switching. Well, let me hold this safety, and then I already know where I'm trying to go. Now I'm only gonna throw it to that side if that dude is just wide open. But I know where I'm trying to go is the guy coming back across the field. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hold that safety over there to the left. As soon as he break open, I'm throwing it to the other guy. And look what happened.
Throwing it to him, bro. It's like the ultimate look off, bro. Man. Like Tom Brady do that so well. I think he does that better than any. Probably him and Aaron Rodgers. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
To where it's like, if it's not like a quick boom, 3-step drop pass, he's not going to just sit there and eyeball a receiver he's throwing the ball to.
He's not going to allow you to get a read on. I mean, you know, of course, everybody has had it happen before. But ultimately, we're talking about overall. You know what I mean? Like Mahomes will throw you a no-look pass. Tom Brady say, look, I ain't got to do all that. I'm just going to look the safety off and make him think I'm throwing it that way. And it looked like a no-look pass because the safety is all the way on the other side of the field.
Yeah, he following my eyes. He looking in the backfield.
Yeah. And I already see where I'm going. So, yeah, it was a heck of an ending. You know what I'm saying? It shouldn't have been that close. But, again, it's just one of those things where Brady always has to show whoever it is.
Brady,
that's the thing I like about Brady, man.
Top, man.
It doesn't matter the game. It doesn't matter the stage. He's just gonna do what he does. And
can I be the first to say that I like Tom Brady more now that he's not a Patriot? Like I literally like him as a quarterback.
I feel like he has
and a human being.
Man, I feel like he is a little bit more down to earth, a little more one of the guys now that he's at Tampa Bay. I feel like he was
I don't know what it is, bro.
Listen, I'm gonna be honest, and it's all made up in my head. Don't get me wrong. I thought literally in New England, there was a cloud that went around him, or he had a bubble, and nobody just like wherever he went, he was just in a cloud somewhere. Like nobody could really touch him. He was in his own world. Like you know how LeBron, you know what I'm saying, if he goes to the sideline sometimes he has that little cushion thing he sits on the bench. I felt like Tom Brady had something that just elevated him above everybody else. And like he was just in his own world. Like nobody, if he wanted to talk to you,
nobody was on his level.
Like if he wanted to talk to you, bro, he would, but you could never talk to him. Like you could never initiate a conversation with Tom. Tom had to talk to you about it. You know what I'm saying? You could be mad. It could be something you need to tell him, but you could not. You had to send like a message to somebody. That's how I felt about Tom.
You know the problem with that is though, bro. I don't think it was Tom. I think it was Bill Belichick making Tom
like that,
be like that, or make us perceive. I think it was Tom being with Bill Belichick that made us
it seem like that. Yeah,
that. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, that seemed like he one of the guys, bro.
Yeah, like and it don't seem fake, so it makes me feel like he always been like this.
Well, if you talk to a lot of people, they always say Tom was always cool like that.
Yeah, so it really wasn't Tom.
Nah.
It was just Bill. You know what I'm saying?
It was the whole persona and the, you know, the Patriot way, the way they kind of did things. I mean,
how they run the establishment.
But you're absolutely right, man. Down with the Bucks, man. I feel like I wouldn't want to block. I mean, I used to say I didn't never want to block for him because he used to complain too much. I used to see him yelling at the old line. Any quarterback yell at the old line, I lose respect for you.
Dang, bro.
I mean, that's just real talk, man. That's because people don't really understand what we go through, man. Every single play. Like, literally, we could have, so let's say the offense gets 60 plays, right? We can ball out for 60 plays. I mean, for 59. But if we give up one sack, you jump on my neck for that? Out of 60 plays, I give up one play. And that's a reverse for a defensive lineman. Defensive lineman can get whooped 59 plays.
59 plays.
But if they get a sack, they walk away like, oh man, I had a good game.
I had a good game.
Think about it. If you get one sack, 17 games, how many sacks you got on the year?
17 of them things.
Bro, you talking about Pro Bowl.
Off of one sack.
Off one sack a game.
You might have 17 sacks, 17 tackles.
You gonna have 17 sacks in 30 plays. You going to the Pro Bowl. So that's why I'm saying, like, people don't understand the pressure.
We know the scales of justice are tilted in the defensive line's favor.
Always, you man. They don't, and the quarterback should understand that more than anybody. He know what we doing. And I
ain't gonna lie, when Phillips started yelling at people in the huddle, bro, it was actually pretty funny. You know what I'm saying? If Phillips started yelling, that gonna make Dillman mad. Now Dillman yelling at Phillips. Now Nick gotta calm Dillman down.
So everybody in there just mad.
Nah, I'm laughing because this is funny. It's hilarious. Phil don't cuss. Dillman trying to say every cuss word he knows. He know. Time. You know, they going back and forth. You know what I'm saying? They both turning red at the same time. You know what I'm saying?
See, that's when it's fun. When you got an old lineman who gonna let the quarterback know. You know what I'm saying? Like,
like,
like, chill out. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on now. You know what I'm saying? Hey.
Like, we out here fighting, bro. Now you need to relax, man.
Hey, boy. It just added a little fuel to the fire, man. You know what I'm saying? Added a little pep in our step. So I ain't gonna lie. As long as he wasn't coming crazy, and he never did. You know what I'm saying? It was more like a competitive spirit that Phillip had.
Like, let's
I'm
go,
pretty
guys.
sure.
You know what I'm saying? You better than that. Yeah.
Like, come on, man. Like, come
Yeah.
on. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, you know, he might see something open down the field and then get sacked, and then he like, you know,
Yeah.
he
Yeah.
pissed because like, dang, I could have just threw that one to VJ.
I'm like, bro, do you understand? We pissed too. You think we want to give up a sack?
You think I wanted to give up a sack?
Hey, I'm on national TV, bro. You think I wanted to get that up?
Hey, that's why you don't give him up, bro.
Man, so yeah, man. But man, like you said, he definitely seemed a little bit more relaxed. It seemed like he's having more fun. You know what I mean? Now that he's down in Tampa Bay, so
With the Tampa Bay with the Bucks,
Yeah,
man.
yeah.
Hey, kudos to Tom Brady, man. You slowly climbing the ladder for me,
man,
You
you
slowly
already
climbing
had the
ladder.
numbers. Now
You had
you,
the
now
numbers.
now you bringing the other side of it, the more
Yeah,
likable side.
Yeah,
to it.
man. You had the numbers. Now I'm getting the personality too. That I can appreciate it, bro. So you keep on balling.
Keep
out,
doing it,
Tom.
man. Keep doing what you're doing, man.
It must be because you down south or something.
Gotta be,
you know
man.
what
You
I'm
getting that Florida weather, man. Drink that Florida, get that beach, man. It changes you, man.
saying? Somebody gave him some orange juice or
Man,
something.
somebody gave him something down there.
Hey, but what about, did you check the Monday Night Football game out tonight, bro?
You know what? I'm gonna be honest with you, and I checked about 3 minutes of it.
Oh, so you caught the last little bit when they were running
I saw
away with
I saw the terrible management of time by Kyler Murray.
it? Yeah.
I mean, why you
he's
don't?
still
I mean, you
in
get. I
there.
mean, I'm not saying you was gonna win the game. Don't get me wrong, but I mean, you throw it's 1st and 25. Clock running. Well, it's not running yet. You throw a middle of the field pass, and it wasn't even like it was a 20, 30-yard pass. It was probably like by the time he rolled out and scrambled a little bit, it probably only ended up being about a 5, 6-yard pass. And the guy maybe took it for about another 6 or 7 yards. But you in the middle of the field. I mean, that's football 101.
Sideline.
Yeah, it's football 101. After if you complete a pass in the middle of the field, no timeouts, you hurry to the line. As long as you got another down, you hurry to the line and spike the ball. He hurries to the line, hikes the ball with about, well, I don't know, it's probably seconds left on the clock. The left tackle is sitting there like, bro, I'm not blocking. You should have seen him, man. Like, as soon as he hiked the ball, the DN was off the field. I think the left tackle probably thought he was spiking the ball.
Yeah, he didn't even move.
He didn't even try to block the dude. So now you got a free rusher, and he back there trying to juke. He actually get out of that tackle, but by that time everybody else is there, and so you end the game with Aaron Donald getting like his 3rd sack of the game. Come on, man. See, that's the kind of stuff that people don't see when you just look at numbers. I'm not taking nothing from Aaron Donald. The boy, he a beast. But I'm just saying in general, when it comes to defensive players, a lot of times you don't see the nuances of the game. So this guy literally was a free rusher. And because he was free, that made Kyler Murray do some whirlybird, and you just basically ran and just fell on top of him and got a sack. Regardless of how you get the sack, it's still going down in the book as a sack. So, you know, I mean, that's what I saw. So, I was looking to see more of a solidified argument for the Cardinals being, you know, one of the top dogs in the NFC. End up being the Rams actually look pretty solid.
Yeah, but this is a tale of two takes because early in the year it was the exact opposite. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know what we're gonna get.
Where we were like, hold on, I thought the Rams supposed to be 5.
Yeah.
And then the Cardinals came in there and beat them, like beat up on them. And then you turn around, and then the Rams beat up on the Cardinals.
I'm telling you, man, that's why I can't never really put my eggs in their basket, man, because it really starts with their quarterback play. They both have solid quarterbacks, but they're solid quarterbacks. Sometimes you never know what you're gonna get out of them.
I think they did a better job of containing Kyler Murray too. Like,
Yeah.
This time, I think that they had emphasis on containing him and not letting him run out the pocket, because Kyler Murray is probably one of the fastest people on the field when he's playing.
Mm-hmm.
And you can really start telling whenever he starts scrambling. So the one thing you don't want him to do is beat you with his legs. You know, like,
Yeah. I mean, that's what any quarterback, like, once they get the scrambling and getting out the pocket, no matter how good a DB is, you can't cover. Listen,
nah,
I would take the worst receiver. I would take the worst receiver in the league and put him up against the best cornerback in the league, and I promise you that worst receiver will get open after about 5-6 seconds. That's just how it is. You can't cover that long, no matter who you are. You know what I'm saying? Not unless you jack him up and hit him, push him on the ground. But as long as he's running and doing moves, you can't cover that long. So if a quarterback is out there moving around, somebody's gonna get open.
Especially when they break contain and now they running around.
Yeah.
And the wide receiver can break the route off.
Yep.
Like,
And he can do whatever he wants to.
Yeah,
Like in your mind, you might be thinking
I don't
like,
even really see how you even contain.
you can't.
Contest.
You can't.
You know
Because
what I'm
like
saying?
a lot of times they make plays only because they know routes. So if they know you do this and you come for a slant, or you do this and you about to break back for a curl, they can bite on the route. But when they don't know what you're doing, there's no way they can guard you. No way. You got to that's why Hines Ward, guys like that, and like what's your boy name? Oh man, I just had on tip of my tongue. Your tight end, man, Antonio Gates.
Oh, Gates.
Yeah, that's how a lot of those guys made plays, because they were just like, bro, I'm just gonna play basketball. I'm just gonna get in the spot and get open.
Yeah. Gates had that one move, bro. He'll do it every time, and it's 10 for 10. You hear me? Like, it ain't nothing you can do, bro. It ain't nothing you can do. I can see him run the play. He run up on you, fake left, and pivot back right. You know what I'm saying? And he just put a box on you.
And he can't get around it.
Because he never run past you. You know what I'm saying? He just run up on you. Then fake you one way, get you off guard, and then turn the other way, and then he just reaching, you know what I'm saying, keeping that body in between you and the ball.
I say it all the time. I take great O over great D any day. Because the great O gonna always win.
Yeah.
You always win. So that's why you have to keep Murray in that box, man. If you don't, you got problems. Same thing with Lamar, all of them.
You know who's a problem that I did not expect to be a problem? I never even thought about saying his name.
Who's that?
Cooper Kupp.
Oh, man. Let me tell you something.
He is balling.
Let me tell you something. That boy, Matt, he done found him a Wes Walker, boy.
Boy, he love Cooper Kupp,
man.
Boy.
I'm talking about 10 catches plus, like, I mean, he feeding them, too.
Hey, his cup is overflowing.
The cup overflowing.
Cause that boy Matt is giving him all he wants, bro. But he deserves it because not only is he catching the ball, but he give you yards after catch that you don't really see from, you know what I'm saying, a receiver.
Yeah.
Like
He actually got some. I think he got some deceptive speed too.
Yeah.
He kind of get out on catch. Yeah, he kind of get out on catch sometimes. I'd be like, okay.
Yeah. So I got it. I'm gonna call a baller when I see a baller, and Cooper Kupp is definitely a baller.
He definitely putting up great numbers this year. So I know he's probably sitting back like, man, I'm kind of happy that we got this little trade going.
Hey man, but so what you got for the pick 2 this week, man?
Pick 2 this week, man. Let me see, man. Let me see what we got, man. So we got.
I don't see what you got, man. You see who at the top?
Well, listen, man. Just for you, I'm not even gonna look at the rest of them. I'm gonna go ahead and pick one of them.
There we go.
Just for you, we're going to go ahead and pick the Chiefs and the Chargers, okay? Chiefs and the Chargers.
Let go, baby.
We got the Chiefs and the Chargers. So now we're going to listen. The conversations we've been having, now we're going to actually kind of be able to see come Sunday.
What are we going to see, Pete?
I mean, actually, it's not even Sunday. It's Thursday.
Thursday night, yeah.
Yeah. So we'll be able to see all that cash money you was talking about, the Chargers, and we'll see if my light-skinned partner gonna hold it down again.
You know what? You gonna make me go to the game. I'm going to the game.
Hey, do what you gotta do, man. You know what I'm saying?
I
just hope you ain't disappointed.
Nah, you ain't just go. I ain't just gonna sit here and talk about it. I'm gonna go support the boys.
I just hope you don't get disappointed. That's all I'm saying.
Hey man, as long as they show up and play, I ain't disappointed.
But guess what?
All I can ask.
So that's one of the games. Let's see what else we got. We got Patriots, Colts, Titans, Steelers, Packers, Ravens, Saints, Bucks. I would say the Packers and the Ravens only if Lamar plays, and then it's really dependent on how healthy he is, even if he does play.
I like that game too. I like that game too, as far as like playoff Super Bowl implications.
Yeah. It like.
I wouldn't mind seeing that Super Bowl, so I like that. I like that matchup, and it's kind of like the matchup we had last week when we seen the Bucks versus
Bucks and the Bills. Yeah, so it's kind of like that crossover that kind of gives you a kind of insight of how a Super Bowl might be,
or how the NFC is stacking up against the AFC too.
Yeah. A lot of times you see these records and you like, are they really that good or are they really that bad? And then
I just seen a stat that said over 20-something teams are still in the playoff hunt.
Man, it's got to be the first time ever. Got to be.
This is crazy, bro. Like I'm talking about, it's so many teams with between 7 and 9 victories, and then not even that. It's so many teams right on the outside with the 6 victories.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. They expanded the playoff too, so that kind of gave a couple more teams opportunities. But still,
the only teams I think ain't in it right now is Houston, Jacksonville, and probably the Dolphins. like everybody else got a shot.
Team that got about 3 wins. Oh, the Detroit. You know what I'm saying? Team that got about 2 or 3 wins.
Detroit. I seen the Falcons got a shot.
Falcons got a shot, man. I'm talking about as bad as they've been playing all year. They got to mess around and got a shot at the playoffs.
Man, so
everybody got a shot, man. So I'm gonna put an asterisk by the Packers and the Ravens. You know what I'm saying? If not, I think the Bucks and the Saints is going to be it's interesting to see that game. You know what I mean?
That's always a good game. That's a solid game. It's a division game. You know what I'm saying? The Bucks in the lead right now to where they one of the top 2 teams in the NFC, but the Saints really need this game too if they plan on keeping their playoff hopes alive. So they got something to play for.
Getting in that hunt like everybody else, right?
Exactly. So they got a lot to play for. So that'll probably be a nice little game right there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So we'll see, man. That's the Sunday night game. So we'll check it out, man. But hey, man, P, I'm gonna go and let you get up out of here, man. You know what I'm saying?
That's it for it, man.
I think that's it, P, man. We gonna let these people, you know what I'm saying, take a break.
That's it for it, man. You know what I'm saying? We hit y'all a little light this week.
A little light, something, you know what I'm saying? Hey. But y'all check us out later, man. I'm going to holler at you, my boy.
Hey, man, we going to catch up with y'all, man. Always knee high to the tree high. All right, y'all. Y'all just finished watching the Knee High to the Tree High podcast. We hope you all enjoyed it. Please like, subscribe, comment below. Tell us your thoughts. We out.